Hello and welcome back to Caditex. In this video, we are going to build an Android image classification app using Python. Yes, correct. Python inside Android Studio using Chaquopy. No TensorFlow, no scikit-learn, no server. If you want to mix Android and Python the right way, this video is for you. So let's get started. For this application, we will be choosing an empty Viv activity. Click Next. Give some name to your application. In my case, I will say image classification. Leave the rest as default. For the language Kotlin, for the minimum SDK API 24. For the build configuration Kotlin DSL. Click Finish. Once your new application is loaded, open the Gradle script. Go to the build.gradle.kts. Put an alias. In my case, I will put ID, and here I will put the dependency for the Chaquopy. Define a version. You can choose any version, but I will choose the latest one, which is 15.0.1. Apply false. Okay, just sync your project and check if we have put the name correctly. No issue, it means the name is correct. Now go to the build.gradle.kts module level. In here, we will put the ID for the Chaquopy we just added. Let's say ID, and the same thing com.chaku.python. And below here, we need to define the NDK. And this NDK should have our ABI filters. So ABI filters, in my case, I will put the ARM ABI v7a and also the 64 v8a, and two more, I guess we need to put the 86 and also the 86 and 64 together. And this one shouldn't be like this. This one, let's say we ABI filters, it should be, we say plus equal to list of. Okay, so after this one, what we need, okay, to make it easy for me, I will also add the build feature, the view binding. Yeah, view binding true. And now we have to install the dependencies. What dependency we need? Okay, we need here first sync our project, so we will have access to the Chaquopy. Okay, so right before the dependencies, what you need to do is we say Chaquopy, and this Chaquopy should have a body, and inside the body we should have default configuration for the Chaquopy, and this configuration should have the version. And how you will know what version do you have for the Python? You need to go to the terminal. Open up the terminal and say Python version. So you see here 3.10.11, and I will put 3.10 here. And after putting the version, you need to put the path of the Python. So I will say where my Python build Python, my Python path is usr bin Python. Usually this is the path of the Python, and then we say pipe, and inside the pipe now we need to install our dependencies. So first dependency, I will install the pillow, and the second one I will install the NumPy. Pillow and NumPy. So let's sync our project and see if there is any issue. All right, no issue. So let's go to our main activity, and our main activity, let's say private let init var, and this one we say binding, since we already add the binding, and this one is a activity main binding is already populated. Okay, let's go here and say binding equal to activity binding dot template, and we say layout templater, and then we say set the content view should be binding dot root. So now we have access to all our IDs just by binding. We won't need the r.id. something. All right, so let's move to our designing place, and for this one let's make a basic design. The first one, I will just say this one is the linear layout with the orientation vertical, and the gravity should be center. First, let's create a button, and this button wrap content and also wrap content, and this button we say the ID is just we can name it anything you want. Just say button pick image, and the text should be pick image. The second one, we will take the image, and this one will have the width of 200 dp, and also the height should be 200 dp. It's up to you what width and height you want to give. Okay, and then I just give them iv image for the id, and I just say padding top is 16 dp. It should not touch the button. And also I will put the scale type, and the scale type I say center crop. The third one, I will just put the text view, which we will be using for our classification. This one will be wrap content, and for now we just say TV result, and we shouldn't put anything. It's okay, we just put for now the result. The same thing, we say padding top 16 dp. It shouldn't touch the image also. All right, we are ready here, and let's run our application. But before running our application, we need to add two more things. Let's say we need user permission for the read media images. Let's run our application and see if there is any issue. Alright, since you can see our application is on the way to load, it means there is no issue. So you can see our UI, we have pick image button, and then the image you don't see anything, and the text as result. For now this button won't work because we don't put any action for this button. So let's quickly add our logic here. So first of all, you need to go to the project level, and then you will see here, go to the app and the source, and inside the main you will see another folder which is called Python. This will be automatically created after you add all those the Chaquopy dependencies. Inside the Python you will create a new file, and this file I will name as an image classifier.py. After creating the image, the file, I will quickly paste the code here, the Python code here. Why I paste the code? Because this video is not about teaching you how to code in Python. This video is just to teach you how to use Python inside your Android application. So I will just quickly explain to you what this Python code is doing. So we import the NumPy and also the image. and we define one function where we will pass our image path, and this image path will be open and convert to RGB, and then the image will be resized to height and width by 1 to 8 and 1 to 8, and then we will get the pixel from our image using the NumPy, and then we will get the brightness from our pixels which we get from NumPy, and we will check if the brightness is greater than 130, then we will return the text or the string as bright image. If not, then we will return the string as dark image. So this is what this function is doing. Now let's go to our main activity and start with the actual logic. So first of all, I will say let's create a function here first to pick the image first. So I will say private val. This is not a function, this is just a variable, and for this variable we just defining some actions, so that actions we can call from our buttons. So we say pick image equal to, and this one will be register for activity result, and for this one we need to pass some parameters here, and this one should be activity result for the, yes, correct, this one, the activity result contracts. Okay, then this one needs to import. Now what it will return a URI, and this URI we need to use. I'll close this one for now so you can see the code. Okay, so now let's say if we already know the URI will have the null check pointers, so let's say URI.let, and we call another function inside here. We say classify image, and we pass this one over there. Okay, so we have the register for the activity result, and then we have the activity result contracts dot get contents. Okay, here this one is actually a function. Okay, so now we don't have this function which is classify image. First of all, let's say binding dot button. Where is our button? This button, and then we say set on click listener, and here we just say pick image dot launch, and what we need from this pick, we just say choose only the images. Now let's create another function, and this function will be this one. Here we need to get the URI as parameter, and then we go to, let's say, a file, and this file we say copy URI from file. Let's create one more function first, and this one will be private function copy URI to file, and here we pass the URI the same thing, and what we return is a file. Okay, now we need to return something, right? So for now we say input stream, and this input stream should have the content resolver, and the content resolver should open input stream, and we need to pass our URI to open input stream. Cool. Now we create a file, and this file will have the not cache directory, we say files directory, and then this one, the name should we just put any name, up to you, temporary image. It will convert the image to it will just assign a temporary image name, and then we just say output stream file dot no, this one shouldn't be output stream until output stream is okay, but here we say file output stream, and here we just pass the file. Okay, and input stream dot, this one is the dot copy to output stream. Cool. And now we say input stream close, output stream close, and return file. Correct. Now we just use this one, the copy URI, and we pass the URI over here. And let's say if now we need to load our Python. If our Python is started, then only we will do the rest of the logic. Then Python start Android platform. Okay, so we start our Python first, and now what we need to do is create a instance of the Python dot get instance, and then we need to call our module. And what is our module? Our module is inside the Python instance, and we just say get module, and we just need to give the name of our file, which is class image classifier. Let's say image classifier. Okay, now result, we just say module call attributes, and this one should be classify image. Is that correct? Yes. So we need to call this function over here, and then the rest is correct, and then we should we get the result, and then we show the result in our text view. Our text view is tv result. So tv result.text, the result to string, and also let's put the binding image view. Also we set the image URI over there. So what we did, by clicking the pick button, we will pick image, and after image we will classify the image. First we will change the URI to file and get the file, and after that we will pass the file to our classify image. After we get the instance of the Python and get our the name of our Python file, which we call module in our case, and then we call the attribute inside our module, which is the classify image. Okay, so then whatever we get this is the parameters we pass to our module to our function in the Python. So we get the result, and then the result is the string anyway. So here we just put to string and we are showing our string to the result text view and showing image in our image box. Now let's rerun our application and see if everything works fine. As you can see, our application is loaded. So now what we need to do is to check if our actions are also working fine. So first of all, we have only one action over here, which is the pick image. I will click on the pick image, and first I will choose some image which is brighter. So after clicking the brighter image, you see our classification method is returning this image is brighter, the bright image. So now let's choose the darker image. We choose this one, and you see this is dark image. and this one is coming from your Python function. So how it's calculated, I already explained to you. So if the brightness is greater than 130, it will return the bright image. If it is less than that, it will return you the dark image. Let's try again. Now you can see the code here and you can see the result here. So let's choose another bright image and you can see the bright image, and after that you choose a dark image, you will see the dark image over here. So everything works fine as per the expected. So if you want the code, this code you can find in the description. The link is in the description, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This Chaquopy is actually very useful for Android. I have built one application that can beautify images and also apply makeup on the face. If you want to watch those videos, please comment down so I know that you guys are watching my videos until end. So I promise I will make a video about how you can use the Python inside the Android to make your own makeup application, like a beauty application or a face app application that can be very useful. And once again, thank you for watching the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. See you in next video. Bye bye.